How are you, Mr. Harrison?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you.
That's fantastic. Congratulations on the film and
Thank you.
everything. What made you want to go back to space again?
Oh, it's not so much going back to space, it's going back to work on a movie that I thought audiences would enjoy seeing. A big, grand-scale adventure that has some very important underlying themes, got some emotional relationships that I understood and wanted to be part of the process of bringing to the screen.
It has such an overreaching theme of compassion and peace.
Mm-hmm.
That's my biggest takeaway from the film.
Well, I think each person will find a different, point of entry into the story, and I think that's really important. That's why I'm hoping young people and their parents will go see this movie together, because I think it'll generate conversations that will be useful to both parents and
Right?
young,
There's also
young
a
people.
great underlying theme of adults versus children.
Well, yes. What we ask our young people to, the responsibilities we ask our young people to assume is part of the context of this story.
Right.
The character that I play is charged with the responsibility of training military leadership to help preserve the potential for maintaining life on Earth. We're being met with the threat of an alien life form which has come to Earth. And we've fought them off once before, and now we're training leaders for a second confrontation. And young people are proposed to have the skills most necessary to fight the kind of war that is now being fought in this imagined future world.
Thank you for bringing that up, because in order for us to believe that a 12-year-old kid can lead us, Asa must be very believable. And he was, wasn't he? From the very beginning.
From the very beginning, you sense an intelligence, a capacity, an understanding, well beyond his years. But it's proposed that young people can appropriate large inputs of information and create strategy out of them, and that proposition really holds water. And they also have to convert this strategy into, a manipulation of drone aircraft, and we know that to be true. I
even now, right?
Video game. I don't know how to work it. It's not part of my experience. But young people have an intuitive understanding of this. But the moral complication here is that this young man also has the capacity for empathy. Empathy allows him to understand and predict the behavior of his enemy, but it also makes him feel responsible to what, for the sake of his society, is called enemy. But we need to preserve the opportunity for the audience to experience it in context.
Right, exactly. But in order for us to be, you cannot just have a gift of war. You should also have a gift for peace.
Yes.
And I just have to talk about it real quick. I mean, forget about the author's political beliefs. This movie really speaks volumes about all of that.
There's a lot of understanding in this film, things that will be useful to us. Nobody in this film who worked on this movie or gave their imagination, their understanding, their emotional gift to shares some of this author's beliefs.
Yeah.
But we won,
Yes.
and the battle is largely won. It needs to be secured.
Yes.
But he lost.
Oh.
We won.
Thank you. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harris.